I'm a very curious person. I always have been, and I don't think I would have gotten to where I was today without being that curious. And the work that I currently do is kind of revolves around the realms of magical realism and kind of referencing the past in a contemporary way, and as well personal stories and narratives that kind of creep their way in there. I'm Egyptian Palestinian. I grew up in Cairo, and between Cairo and Dubai, and then I went to London to study. But as a kid, my references and the things I were drawn to were always like multifaceted and always kind of like a little bit from everywhere. The older I get, the more I find myself relating more to my cultures. I think when I was younger, I was trying to escape in it because I maybe felt ostracized or I didn't feel I found my place there until I left, and only when I left I found my place. And then slowly, more and more I kept finding my place within my culture and how my culture finds me in a way. But I think because I didn't necessarily feel comfortable in the world that I was in, I wanted to create my own. So all these works are kind of like have this sense of escapism and fantasy. So there's 3 bodies of work in this show. I have my stage paintings, I have my memento mori collection, and I have my curtain paintings, which are behind me now. The stage painting started way before I actually participated in WWE art. The first one I did was the Cold One Figurative Theatre, and that kind of started a whole new journey for me creatively, and made me realize all these different fields that I like. I could manifest them in painting, and in painting there's no rules. If I wanted to do a flying fairy, I could do that. If I wanted to hang curtains in a way that doesn't make sense with gravity, I could do that. So it kind of like was a tool to translate dreams into reality. And then the Memento Mori series is more of an ode to my love of antiquity. And sometimes they have 2 sides, because they would have a lock of hair, a piece of them somehow, a piece of their dress, of their nails, something, commemorate them inside that piece. It's kind of like a mini shrine for that person. And the curtain paintings are an homage to the dismembering of facades. And they also all have to do with color theory and tone and what those colors carry throughout history symbolically. But yeah, they're all acrylic paintings, mostly on canvas. And the colors, like, I usually use it as a tool, like to symbolize or to accentuate or to mystify. Honestly, I'm so happy to be here. It's really been a pleasure. I'm really happy with all the people I've met here and the things we've spoken about. And there's a lot of things that I found relatable. And I just love to have those more conversations where kind of people find those little hidden symbols that I like to inject in there, and they're like, oh, I saw that. Like, oh, I know you saw that. And it's, yeah, it's really heartwarming. It's been really interesting. I think, yeah, the theme is quite universal because it doesn't really belong anywhere. No time, no place. It's just kind of in outer space in a way. A lot of these are just from other worlds, and I think when you create something that's from other worlds, more people can relate to that in a way, just because we've all thought about space and aliens and fantasy worlds, and we've all seen ourselves there. I really like allegorical work, so taking big concepts like time or love, things like that, and kind of personifying them through a character because it makes them more tangible. So I tend to do that a lot, and I think it also, they seem more approachable to people in general. If you take a concept like happiness or anger or whatever, and you personify that through a character, people are more able to understand that and identify with it and have power over that feeling. So yeah, I think, yeah, it is kind of universal in that sense.